In this video, we're going to be talking about the death of Desto Govan, who was murdered in Houston, Texas. Female rapper from Memphis, the daughter of Quick Govan, or Orange Mound Quick. Shout out to that guy, True Results, man, for dropping this knowledge. Make sure y'all go check out his YouTube channel as well. He always dropping jewels too about the young dog case. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about going against one another. It's about sorting out the truth and putting the information out so people can find out what really happened to these people. But anyway, Streets Want to Know TV. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Peace.
Christian Williams, case number, Harris County District Court. Let's go. Y'all already know this part right here. Before me, District Attorney of Harris County, Texas, appeared, swore under oath that Jeremiah Smith, also known as Pac Baby J, on September the 24th, 2022, did unlawfully, intentionally, and knowingly cause the death of Destiny Govan by shooting the complainant with a deadly weapon, namely a firearm. It is further presented that in the same damn Harris County, Texas, Jeremiah Smith, still also known as Pac Baby J, on September 24th, did intentionally and knowingly committing an act clearly dangerous to human life, namely by shooting at and in the direction of the complainant, Destiny Govan, with a deadly weapon, namely a firearm. Here's the probable cause. Affiant L.K. Lovelace is a certified peace officer presently employed as a homicide detective with the Houston Police Department. Affiant has good reason to believe and does believe that on September 24, 2022, in Houston, Harris County, Texas, Jeremiah Smith, black male. Hereafter, the defendant did commit the felony offense of murder. My belief is based on the following. Affiant and his partner, Sergeant C. Duncan, were assigned to conduct the scene investigation and follow-up investigation of the murder of Destiny Govan, which occurred on September 24, 2022 in the 5500 block of Richmond Avenue. Affiant and Sergeant Duncan arrived on the scene and spoke with Houston Police Department Officer E. Bettinger, the primary patrol officer on the scene. Officer Bettinger said that he and his partner, Officer A. Garcia, were dispatched to a shooting at 0239 hours and arrived at 0241 hours. Officer Bettinger said that he and Garcia arrived on the scene and observed a gray Porsche with Tennessee license plate stopped in the far right lane of the westbound traffic. Officer Bettinger said he approached the vehicle and observed the driver of the vehicle, later identified by her Tennessee driver's license as Destiny Govan, in the driver's seat of the vehicle with a gunshot wound to her head. Officer Bettinger said a second occupant of the vehicle, later identified as Amira Hughes, was found near the vehicle with a gunshot wound to the leg. Officer Bettinger said that Christopher Williams was in the parking lot of a strip center and had sustained a gunshot wound to the abdomen. Both Hughes and Williams were transported to Ben Taub Hospital by Houston Fire Department. Officer Bettinger said that Govan was pronounced dead by firefighter Carty at 0254 hours. Officer Bettinger said that he located a cell phone with a Louisiana identification card for Williams in the middle lane of Richmond Avenue. Officer Bettinger said that he observed several fired pistol and rifle casings around the gray Porsche. Sergeant Duncan conducted the scene investigation. Sergeant Duncan told Affiant that fired 223 casings were recovered from the street behind the gray Porsche, and that fired Okay, Sergeant Duncan told Affiant that fired 223 casings were recovered from the street behind the gray Porsche, and that fired 9mm casings were recovered from the street in front of the gray Porsche. Sergeant Duncan told Affiant that a blood trail was located leaving from the driver's door of the gray Porsche to the parking lot where Williams had been located. Sergeant Duncan told Affiant that in the path of the blood trail, he located an AR-15 pistol chambered in 223. Affiant interviewed Amira Hughes at Ben Taub Hospital. Hughes told Affiant that she and Govan had been at the Spire nightclub in Houston and were traveling to another club. Hughes said that a dark vehicle was stopped in front of them and that the driver and front passenger exited the dark vehicle. Hughes said that the front passenger was a short black male with a black and white bandana covering his face. Hughes said that this male started shooting a handgun at her and Govan while they were still sitting in the gray Porsche. Hughes said that she saw Govan retrieve a handgun from between the driver's seat and the center console and believes Govan fired the handgun. A fired 9mm casing was located just outside the driver's door of the gray Porsche. Affiant spoke with Officer Kahana, whatever we're going to call him, Officer K. Affiant spoke with Officer K, who was assigned to monitor Williams at Ben Taub Hospital. Officer K said that Williams told her that he had celebrated his birthday at the Spire nightclub and was riding with some females he met at Spire nightclub to another party. Williams said that they were stopped behind a Porsche at a stoplight when he saw the occupants of the Porsche get ambushed. Williams said the suspects exited a black pickup and exchanged gunfire with the driver of the Porsche. Williams said the driver of the Porsche was standing outside of the Porsche during the shooting. Officer K told Affiant that Williams later changed the story. Williams said that the suspects were in a black Mercedes-Benz truck and that 4 people exited this vehicle and exchanged gunfire with the occupants of the Porsche. Affiant interviewed Williams at Ben Taub Hospital. Williams told Affiant that he currently resided in Alexandria, Louisiana. Williams said that he and his friends, who he only knew as Baby 10, TG, and Scully, were at the Spire nightclub. Williams said they were all from Louisiana. Williams said that when he left the club, he jumped into a car with a bunch of females who he had just met. Williams said they were going to an after-hours club. Williams said they were at a red light somewhere. Williams said he saw the Porsche and saw 2 cars in front of the Porsche. Williams said one of the cars was black. Williams said he saw 3 people get out of a black car and then all hell broke loose, meaning people started shooting. Williams said the woman in the car in front of him, meaning Govan, jumped out of the car and started shooting. Williams said the guys were probably trying to rob the woman, meaning Govan. Williams said he took off running. Govan was assigned Harris County Institute of Forensic Sciences and was positively identified by fingerprints as Destiny Govan, black female. Dr. Gumpany of the Harris County Institute of Forensic Sciences had conducted Govan's autopsy and ruled the death a homicide by perforating gunshot wounds of the arm and head. Let me see, they did ballistics. Fine review, one of the Novocaine found that fired 9mm casings recovered in this incident matched fired 9mm casings recovered in Alexandria, Louisiana case number. So they used the same gun to do a murder in Alexandria, Louisiana. The fine review Here goes the number for anybody want to pull it. Affiant reviewed the second and found the 223 cases recovered in this incident matched 223 cases recovered in Alexandria, Louisiana, in another murder. So these guys were from out of town, Louisiana, Alexandria, Louisiana to be specific. They got 2 cases tied to 2 different murders in Louisiana, and there's the case numbers. So they document that. Affiant completed an ATF E-trace form for the AR-15 pistol that had been recovered at the scene. So this dude did all that and got shot. I guess Destiny let off and hit his ass because he got found in the parking lot and dropped the whole pistol. Let's go. Affiant received a Crime Stoppers tip naming Travion Warden, Mac 10, and Jeremiah Pack Baby J as the possible suspects in this incident. The tipster said that the suspects were from Alexandria, Louisiana. So somebody read it there. Affiant obtained videos from the public service cameras in the downtown area of Houston. Affiant viewed video from the public service camera located on the corner of Travis Street and Peace Street. The video showed Govan exiting a parking garage onto Travis Street in her gray Porsche. Following Govan out of the parking garage was a black Mercedes-Benz 4-door and a gray Ram 1500. The gray Ram 1500 had chrome rims. Excuse me. Affiant viewed videos from other public service cameras that showed the route Govan had driven when leaving the downtown area. Affiant observed on the video that the black Mercedes-Benz 4-door and the gray Ram 1500 with chrome rims continued to follow Govan out of the downtown area. Affiant viewed surveillance video from the Shell gas station located at 3202 Chimney Rock Road. Affiant saw that traffic traveling westbound on on Richmond Avenue stopped at the traffic light at Richmond Avenue and Chimney Rock Road at approximately 2:32 a.m. Chimney Rock Road. I remember doing a story on a baby girl on her 21st birthday. Her friends dropped her out at some apartments on Chimney Rock Road, and this dude killed her on her 21st birthday and dropped her body off on the side of the road like a piece of trash. He's in jail, named Jordan Pitts. I think I'm gonna go back and cover that, but let's continue. Do an update on that. Affiant obtained video surveillance from the Circle West Plaza shopping center strip located on the southeast corner of 5500 Richmond Avenue. Affiant found the time on the surveillance video to be approximately 30 minutes ahead of real time. Affiant studied the video extensively and was able to determine that Govan was driving a gray Porsche Macan westbound in the 5500 block of Richmond Avenue and was in the far right lane of traffic. Govan was stopped at a traffic light. A dark vehicle was stopped in front of Govan's gray Porsche, and a truck was stopped behind Govan's gray Porsche. Affiant saw that a figure on the passenger side of the dark vehicle that was stopped in front of Govan had approached the front passenger side of Govan's gray Porsche. Affiant saw that a figure on the driver's side of the truck had approached the driver's side of Govan's gray Porsche. Affiant saw flashes of light coming from the area where these two figures were standing. Affiant saw that the truck behind Govan's gray Porsche pulled out from behind her and into the middle lane of traffic. Affiant saw that the truck was gray and had the same chrome rims as was seen on the public safety cameras from downtown. Affiant saw that the truck and the black vehicle that had been in front of Govan's gray Porsche speed away westbound on Richmond Avenue, and that these were the last vehicles to travel through the intersection of Richmond Avenue and Chimney Rock Road. Affiant then saw Williams walk south across the westbound lanes of Richmond Avenue. across the median and across the eastbound lanes of Richmond Avenue and into the parking lot of the shopping strip in the 5500 block of Richmond Avenue, where he collapsed. Affiant viewed photos from flock license plate readers located on Richmond Avenue, west of Chimney Rock Road, from September 24, 2022, between 2:32 a.m. and 2:35 a.m. The identified the suspect vehicles as a Ram 1500 with Texas license plate and a dark vehicle with Texas license plate. Affiant ran Texas license plate through the HPD computer system and found it to be registered a 2021 gray 1500. How the hell am I black out there and then not black out there? It is what it is. Through the HPD computer system and found it to be registered to a black 2018 Mercedes-Benz E30. The black 2018 Mercedes-Benz E30 was the same vehicle seen exiting the parking garage in the downtown area behind Govan when she left the Spire nightclub. Affiant asked detective neighbors to check both license plates through NVLS. Detective neighbors found that the 2018 black Mercedes-Benz E30 had been captured by license plate readers on US 165 in Rapides Parish, Louisiana on September the 4th, 2022. US 165 is a highway that runs southwest out of Alexandria, Louisiana to Interstate 10 near Lake Charles, Louisiana. The black Mercedes-Benz E30 had also been captured on license plate readers in Baton Rouge, Louisiana on September the 10th, 2022. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Between September 27, 2022 and September 30, 2022, Affiant was in phone contact with Sergeant Beeman of the Alexandria, Louisiana Police Department. Sergeant T. Beeman told Affiant that their agency was conducting a murder investigation and had developed Travion Warden and Jeremiah Smith as possible suspects. Affiant remembered that the Crime Stoppers tip he had received had the same two names. Sergeant T. Beeman asked Affiant if the AR-15 pistol that had been recovered was a purple color. Affiant told Sergeant T. Beeman that the AR-15 pistol that had been recovered was purple. A purple AR-15. Sergeant T. Beeman told Affiant that he had a photo of the defendant, Pac Baby J, holding a purple AR-15 pistol. Sergeant T. Beeman provided Affiant with photos of Travion Warden and the defendant. Affiant learned that when the defendant had been arrested and booked in the Rapides Parish Sheriff's Department jail, he had listed his home address as blah 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 blah, Alexandria, Louisiana. Affiant received the firearms trace summary report from ATF for the AR-15 pistol and found that the AR-15 pistol had been purchased by Celestine Polk from Alexandria, Louisiana. This was the same address the defendant had listed as his home address when he was arrested. Affiant studied extensively surveillance video from the Telespan family downtown YMCA located at 808 P Street. Affiant saw a black Mercedes-Benz 4-door and a gray Ram 1500 with chrome rims had parked in the family downtown YMCA parking garage. Affiant noted that two HMs and one Hispanic males and one black male. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Affiant noted that two Hispanic males and one black male had exited the gray Ram 1500 with chrome rims, and that four black males had exited the black Mercedes-Benz 4-door. Affiant identified the following people from the Ram 1500 with chrome rims. The driver, Augusto Valliard, Hispanic male. Front passenger was a Hispanic male. The rear passenger, Christian Williams, black male. And that's from the Ram 1500. The driver was Augusto Valliard, Hispanic male. The front passenger was a Hispanic male, no name. And the rear passenger in the 1500 was Christian Williams, black male. Affiant identified the following people from the black Mercedes Benz 4-door. These are people in the Benz. The driver was Jordan James. I heard that name somewhere before. Jordan James, black male. The front passenger was a black male, unidentified. The left rear passenger in the Mercedes was the defendant Jeremiah Smith, and the right rear passenger in the Mercedes was Travion Ward, black male. Affiant had a booking photo of the defendant from Rapid Sheriff's Office. Affiant compared the defendant's booking photo to the person seen in the YMCA parking garage surveillance video that had exited the left rear passenger seat of the black Mercedes-Benz four-door and found him to be the same person. The defendant's booking photo is attached as Exhibit A. Affiant saw that these black males had walked to the Spire nightclub located at 1720 Main Street. Affiant saw that after the males had gone to the Spire nightclub, Govan had parked a gray Porsche Macan in the same family downtown YMCA parking garage. Govan, Hughes, and several other people who had arrived at the parking garage in separate vehicles walked to the Spire nightclub. Affiant saw that after the Spire nightclub had closed for the night, Valliard, the unidentified Hispanic male, Williams, James, and the unidentified black male, Warden and Smith, returned to the downtown YMCA parking garage and loitered in front of their parked vehicles. Affiant saw that when these males observed Govan walking from the Spire nightclub towards the YMCA parking garage, they started entering the gray Ram 1500 with chrome rims and black Mercedes-Benz four-door. Prior to getting in the vehicles, Smith and Williams removed an item from the trunk of the black Mercedes-Benz four-door. Smith got into the back seat of the black Mercedes-Benz four-door behind the driver. Williams got into the back seat of the gray Ram 1500 with chrome rims. Affiant saw Govan exited the downtown YMCA parking garage in her gray Porsche Macan. The black Mercedes-Benz four-door and the gray Ram 1500 with chrome rims followed her. Affiant and Sergeant Duncan drove to Alexander, Louisiana, and interviewed Celestine Polk at her residence. During the interview, Polk told Affiant that she had purchased the AR-15 pistol for her grandson, the defendant. Polk told Affiant that Marcellus and somebody had, I don't know why I did all this, had been knowing each other since high school. Sergeant Beamer located Alexander Police Department report number. Affiant read the report and learned that Marcellus Williams reported that her vehicle had been broken into on September 23rd, 2022, and that a Taurus 9mm semi-automatic pistol and AR-15 had been stolen. Marcellus Williams did not report the theft until September 27, 2022. Hold up. They say Celestine Polk at her residence. Doing an interview with Polk told Affiant she purchased the AR-15 for her grandson, Marcellus, and then so Marcellus did not report the theft until they lying like a bitch. Affiant Sergeant Duncan and Sergeant Beamer interviewed Marcellus Williams about the stolen firearms. Marcellus Williams said that the AR-15 was in her vehicle because she and the defendant were in the process of moving. Marcellus Williams said that the theft actually occurred at the end of August 2022, but she did not make a police report until September 27, 2022, after the defendant had asked her about the AR-15. Affiant contacted Officer Stark assigned to the CID-CIU and requested grand jury subpoenas for these phone numbers that I have blacked out. Affiant received the subscriber information from AT&T for the phone numbers and found the subscriber to be the defendant. Affiant found the active date to be August 2nd, 2022 and was currently still active. Affiant obtained a search warrant for the defendant's call detail records. After receiving the records, Affiant reviewed them and found that the defendant had been in the Houston area on September 24, 2022. Affiant also found that on September 24, 2022 at 2:35 a.m., The defendant had made a phone call to Williams, and the defendant's phone records indicate he had been around Hillcroft Avenue and Richmond Avenue, which was approximately 1.5 miles from where Govan had been murdered. Christian Williams, the co-defendant, is charged with murder in the 176th District Court under cause number 178-8281. And there you have it. That's what happened on the night that Hernandez Govan's daughter got murdered. And this is Pac Baby J, Exhibit A. True.